U.S. Attorney's Office in Washington has opened a criminal inquiry into Fed Chair Jay Powell, focused on renovation costs and allegations that he lied to Congress when testifying about that. It is not going over very well with the stock market. You can see today the Dow futures are off by about 350 points. Of course, that is coming from an all-time high, at least for the S&P 500. Joining us right now to talk more about it is Jonathan Kanter. He is former Assistant Attorney General for Antitrust, Washington University in St. Louis distinguished law professor, and a CNBC contributor. And thank you for being with us this morning, Jonathan. We're still trying to get our head around this. We don't have all the details on exactly what was in this, what was handed to the Federal Reserve. What can you tell us about what you understand from what you've read so far?
Right. So a criminal investigation here appears to be in relation to a referral by a member of Congress for perjury before Congress. Let me start by just sort of setting out kind of baseline here. The bar for opening up a criminal investigation is very low. The bar for convicting somebody for a crime is very high. And so what it would take to go from, a concern that perhaps he misrepresented something before Congress to actually a conviction is a very long road and a very difficult road that has to involve direct lies, not just sloppy statements before Congress, but actual lies with the intent to lie before Congress. And those lies have to be material. And so the legal standard here is going to be quite high.
Meaning we're going to wait and see what happens with this, but this might end up never going anywhere if that bar can't be reached, if that hurdle can't be jumped based on what the facts play out?
Yeah, correct. We've seen that already with a number of the sort of politically motivated or what appear to be politically motivated indictments where they haven't even been able to get past a grand jury, which is extraordinarily rare due to lack of evidence, let alone getting to court and an actual conviction. The other issue here is going to be courts are now, I think, starting to, judges in particular, see that politically motivated prosecutions usually don't cross the bench of a judge with a lot of favor, and those judges are likely to allow discovery or evidence into whether the prosecution was politically motivated. So this can get quite messy. But what's more interesting perhaps here is whether this is, as Chairman Powell suggests, really just a pretext for removal, and where the president can say, well, now that there is a criminal investigation, I now have cause to remove Chair Powell, and therefore I'm going to exercise that, which itself will set into motion a whole bunch of other legal disputes.
How unusual is a criminal investigation like this?
It's pretty unusual. So perjury investigations are not uncommon. I brought many of those when I was at the Department of Justice. They usually are attendant to something else. And so if you're being investigated for perjury, it's usually because you're being investigated for something else and you're lying about it. Here, an investigation lying before Congress, it's hard. It's unusual, and it's going to be very difficult because sloppy statements or imprecise language, that's not sufficient for perjury. In order for there to be a conviction of perjury, you really have to lie. You really have to know that you're lying, and you have to go up there and essentially, intend to deceive and misrepresent right before members of Congress. And so here the question, and it has to be material. Here the question is, okay, well, was there a VIP elevator? Did he previously, was this the first ever renovation, or was there something else that was a substantial renovation? And those kinds of questions can be kind of squishy and make it very difficult to reach the high standards for a perjury prosecution.